of these. Now today, as always, we got an all levels class, right? It's simple yet not easy. We're gonna just move the energy through the body. We're gonna clear out what we don't need, and we're gonna hit the reset button. So thank yourself for showing up. Do me a favor, hit that like button for me, and prepare to breathe. We got about 2 minutes here. Namaste. I never get any better at those. I hate, because as soon as I do it, like all the people are still just, oh, looking up. Oh, yeah, sure. Tom is always in them. Tom's always just in the background, hanging out. What's up? Oh.
Shavasana first. Let's practice the whole thing backwards.
Oh, yeah. I barely survive when I go left to right instead of right to left.
An hour's worth of photobomb.
Sorry. All right, good morning, everybody. Welcome to your mat. Welcome to the best studio in the world here at our Oceanfront practice. So blessed to be here. Thanks for taking the time. If we haven't met, I'd love to meet you after class. My name is Steve. I'm guiding us through. We keep these practices all levels. I always say simple yet not easy, because I think this is something that can be shared with everybody, and everybody can benefit from it. So we're at 14 years now. What's up, buddy? Sharing these practices. So welcome to your mat. Let's get started laying down on our backs, but we're going to turn so your head is towards the ocean here. And then you can come to that very traditional Shavasana with your toes fallen open, palms face up along your side body. You could come to your Supta Baddha Konasana with soles of your feet together and knees open nice and wide. But lay back. Close your eyes. And notice what you hear. You hear the ocean. You hear these waves coming in. And as you know, waves are simply how energy moves through water. They're very, very powerful. At some point in your life, they've knocked you over. They've probably held you under. Waves can break rock. It can take down cliff faces. It can wipe out entire towns. Waves are really, really powerful. I'd like you to think of your breath as we move through this practice as waves of energy moving through your body, whereas just like regular waves can break down resistance, blockage, these waves of energy that are your breath, they can soften the resistance, they can remove the blockage, create openness so your prana and your life force can flow through you more freely. Let's begin together by exhaling everything out. Through your nose, let's take a big collective inhale, fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, empty and clear everything out. Again, inhale through your nose. Pull that breath down deep into your lungs. Exhale through your mouth, clear and empty out. One more of those. Inhale. And exhale, empty out. Breathe in through your nose for about 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your lips sealed. Breathe out through your nose. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale. Move this wave of energy in through your body and feel it in the bottom of your lungs and expanding to every cell of your being from there. Exhale. Navel draws up and in. You move the energy out. The used up, the blockage, clear that out. In through your nose, deep and full. And out through your nose, calming and soothing and meditative. This type of breathing, which we call Ujjayi pranayama, is the foundation for our meditation here today. Right? As I mentioned, it can do and help you do all these things physically within your body. But deep diaphragm breathing in general calms your nervous system, focuses your mind. So we're hitting the reset button on many, many levels here today. Keep this breath flowing free. Do your best to make whatever you do here, make it healing. And remember, your brain is a supercomputer. Your internal dialogue are the programs that you run. Thank yourself for being here. Tell yourself, good job. Nobody can hear you. Now from here, we're gonna just ease and pull our knees into our chest. And then lift up and grab opposite elbows over your shins. Lift your head and shoulders up, bring your forehead towards your knees. Just curl up into a ball gently here, some easy spinal flexion. Take one more. Inhale here. And then we're going to go to bridge pose. Exhale, set your feet down about hips width apart, knees directly above your ankles. Press into your feet and lift your hips to the sky for set 2 Bandhasana, flowers. How are you, buddy? Good to see you, man. Now lift your hips here. Try to press your chest back towards your chin, and then take your chin away from your chest so you maintain the arch in the back of your neck. If you're open enough to interlace your fingers underneath you, totally cool. If not, totally cool. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Breathe in, lift up here. Awesome. Separate your hands, slide your hips to the ground, pull your knees back into your chest here. Drop your right arm open like a wing. Look to your right, take an inhale, and then gently guide your knees towards your left side body on your exhale. Just some easy, gentle spinal work to begin our practice. Now, notice you've twisted to a certain point where your body just said, up, that's it. That's cool. Now move the breath, move this energy in and move it out, and clear that resistance away. And notice that you'll find a little bit of opening, little by little. One more, inhale breath. Exhale it out. Let's take them back to center. Pull your knees in real quickly, and then we just switch it up. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, and guide your knees to the right. First breath, you see what you're working with. Second, third, fourth breath, you're breathing into what you feel. And hopefully, just dissipating that sensation and creating some openness. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Come back to center. Pull your knees back into your chest here. And then release your legs out, straight out. Roll over onto your belly. So you're now facing the ocean. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and then slide them back around your rib cage for a little bit more spinal work. Tops of your feet down. Inhale, little to no weight in your hands. Lift your chest up a couple inches as you breathe in. And exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Inhale, lift up, move that energy in, soak it up, lift up. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Inhale, you can press with your hands, you can lift a little bit. Open your spine, your shoulders back. Exhale, take her back down. Do it again. Inhale, lift up. Cobrasana, Bhujangasana. Look straight down, smooth out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. Exhale, take her back down, y'all. And do it again. Inhale, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, take her back down. Inhale, hands and knees. Curl your toes and then lift your hips to the sky for downward facing doggies. Beautiful, y'all. So send your hips high. Drop your head down. All week long, you've been focused on the external, whether it's the person next to you or the computer screen in front of you. Let's close our eyes. Okay, all that you feel right now, sensation. That's communication. So take any movement that feels natural to you. You can pedal your feet out. You can go back and forth. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Okay, saturate your blood with oxygen, which is now flowing easily to your brain. Spread your fingertips really wide. Soft bend in your knees. Let you press your hips higher. And then chin to your chest slightly to lengthen your cervical spine. Awesome. From here, take your feet a little bit wider. Angle your heels in, your toes out. Walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down deep into your malasana yogi squat. Now, try to bring your feet flat if you can. So a lot of us have to bring our feet wider and then even wider. And then your body's gonna wanna round, right? Let's resist that. Press your heart forward, straighten your spine, slight tuck of chin to your chest. You can close your eyes. Move these waves of energy in, move your breath in, and move these waves of energy, your breath out. If you have an intention for your practice here today, set that now. It could be just to dissolve away the stress from your week. It could be your physical exercise. Whatever it is, see that clearly right now. We'll practice in a way that moves us towards that, and it's going to be very individual. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart. Start with at least a soft bend in your knees, okay? Personally, I would have a really big bend in mine. And then swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back. With at least a soft bend in your knees, find a halfway lift. Now flatten out your spine, pull back with your hands and roll your shoulders back. And then exhale, fold down deep. Now your hands are still interlaced. They're just lifting off your lower back towards the ocean. And then you're gonna feel that in your shoulders, right? You're gonna feel that across your chest, across your heart. Breathe into that space. Move the energy into that space. And clear out the resistance on your exhale. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Drink up this ocean air. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. We're going to walk our hands right back to your downward facing dog. Awesome, everybody. Soft bend in your knees. Let you press your hips high and back further. Head dropping down, and of course that breath flowing free. Let's just coordinate a little bit of movement to it. Inhale, press your hips back. Look forward here. Very end of your exhale, walk, or you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Now, take an inhale, find a halfway lift. Bring your shoulders up in line with your hips. Squeeze your shoulder blades and take the round out of your back. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, empty out. Now lead with your chest, so let's inhale, rise. Float your torso, reach up high to the sky. Grab your left wrist with your right hand, and on your exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Take an extra breath here with some lateral flexion in your spine. One more, inhale. Pull longer, create space. Exhale down to that perfect degree. Inhale, back up to center, switch it up. Exhale, pull it and lean to your left. Press your hips to the right. Now, chin away from your chest slightly. Dial your right shoulder back slightly. One more, inhale. Make it feel amazing, everybody. Exhale. Inhale, back up to center. Stretch your hands high to the heavens. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Put a little bend in your knees and try to lay your torso out long. Heels and toes are all the way together. Inhale, find a halfway lift. Shoulders in line with your hips. Back is flat. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank pose. High, push up position, y'all. Now breathe. We come to this transition a lot. In the beginning of practice, I always drop to my knees. You're welcome to do that or skip it, okay? But if you're with me, we take the next inhale. We shift forward, shoulders in front of wrist. Shift forward, 4 inches. And then as you exhale, lower, your elbows go straight back and your shoulders and hips move together. Now inhales, upward facing dog. Tops of your feet down, shoulders back. Exhale, hips to the sky. Doggy. Nice. Beautiful, y'all. We start out a little slow. We establish that deep diaphragm breathing. We establish the energy moving in, moving out. And now we just coordinate it with a little bit of movement. Inhale, press your hips back, look forward here. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Find your halfway lift on your inhale, your chest pulls out long. Exhale, dive, fold, and empty out. Inhale, rise, float your torso like a bubble floating to the surface. Reach up, grab your right wrist with your left hand. Take the exhale, lean to your left and press your hips to the right. Inhale, back up, reach up and switch it up. Exhale, lean it to your right, to that perfect degree. Inhale, back up to center, hands to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. You're riding that breath. You're riding these waves of energy. Inhale, halfway lift, like you're a surfer on a wave. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Remember, shift forward, and then shoulders and hips lower together. You can drop to your knees. You can skip it. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet are down. Lift your knees and thighs. Exhale, hips to the sky. Ah! It's that sweet, sweet dogger, y'all. Woo-woo! This sweet dogger here is really, really good, y'all. Heart is above your head, which raises the level of serotonin to your brain naturally. Physical exercise here today, which we're doing, right, along with a mental exercise, is going to do so much more than that. Keep breathing, everybody. Keep moving those waves of energy. Take an inhale, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale. See if you can lightly hop your feet between your hands so that your heels and toes touch. Find your halfway lift. Pull your chest out long and lengthen. And then find your depth. Heels and toes are all the way together, right, back row? Lead with your chest. Inhale, rise. Ride that breath on up. Grab your left wrist. Exhale, you know where to go. Make it feel amazing. Inhale, back up, reach up, switch up. Exhale, lean towards Mission Beach. Press your hips towards La Jolla. Inhale, back to center, hands to the heavens. Exhale, fold. Fold and dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward. Strong and controlled lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Lift your knees by engaging your quadriceps. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Oh, nice. Hey, doggy, yeah? Woo! You're doing amazing, everybody. And I'll bet you your body's starting to feel it, right? This downward facing dog feels different from the one you did 15 minutes ago, I'm sure. This is very good. Take, I don't know, one more breath here. And then one more flow on your own. Hey, you could add something, you could skip something. Breathe, everybody. Ride those waves of energy. You dead? Okay. Oh, fantastic, everybody. Right? You're just going to your perfect degree. Nobody's got your body, has had your week or your life, right? This practice is going to be very, very personal. Individualized to you, by you. Breathe. Woo! Phenomenal, y'all. Phenomenal. If you're with me in down dog, inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. And straighten your leg. Flex your foot rather than pointing your toes. Take your thigh and spiral it inward towards the midline of your body to keep your hips level. This is what we call a closed hip posture. It's going to feel different from what we do in a few moments that it would be open hip. Now keep your right leg lifted. Let's inhale, shift it forward to plank pose, high push-up. Listen carefully. Exhale, lower all the way down to the ground. Your left knee. Lower to the ground your left knee. I said that right after I said, listen carefully. And then take your left arm and reach it forward. Right? So a lot of times we go in the flow and we keep with the flow. Here, we're mixing in some static holds, but this forces you to engage your core, so it's not like we're losing heat. Do just that. Draw your navel up and in. Whatever you got to do to find balance and stability here. You're lifting a little bit on the inhale, and then you're stretching long. Now you see where your left arm is? Let's keep it there. Take an inhale. Exhale, touch your right knee to your right elbow. And then make sure that was your right elbow. Inhale, extend your right leg straight back. We okay, back row? Exhale, right knee, right elbow, so it doesn't cross your body. One more, inhale. We're learning something new every day, y'all. Exhale, right knee, right elbow. Tomorrow we'll be learning our colors. Extend it back, lift everything up, breathe in. Now set your left hand down, curl your left toes under. Inhale your right leg back up high to the sky. Ah! Now bend that knee. Scorpion tail your leg, and this is open hip. Feels different from the closed hip, right? Take some circles, flip your dog, do what feels right. Breathe, y'all. Woo! 5. Amazing, nice, Casey. 4. Awesome, Dougie. Terry, last 3. 2, all right. Take your right hand down. Inhale your right leg back up high to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, pull your knee into your chest, and then step it all the way through to your hands so that you're in a low lunge. You want you to stack your knee directly above your ankle. Lift your heart up a little bit and jet airplane your arms along your side body. Okay, see if you can take your back heel, stack it right above the ball of your foot. Y'all breathing, right? Moving these waves of energy in and moving it out. Heel presses, head reaches, and your shoulder blade squeeze. Now, root into your feet. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. And then move with those waves a couple times. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage to thigh. Inhale, come on up, reach your hands high. Exhale, a jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, come on up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, open up, warrior 2. This is a long stance. Ends up being a deep bend in your front right knee. Good, now, check to see your front knee is pointing straight forward rather than leaning inward. And then steady your gaze out over your right fingertips. Get taller on your inhale. Stretch your arms longer. Pull them away from each other. And then exhale, you can sink a little bit deeper. Should be able to feel this on some level everywhere in your body, but you're breathing, right? You're moving the energy into your deep diaphragm and moving it out, soothing your nervous system. You could feel it everywhere, but you could hold it forever. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Slide your left hand down the back of your left leg. Now your front knee is going to want to straighten and it's going to want to lean inward even more. Be mindful there. Just give me 2 breaths, y'all. Soak them up. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Lift up and away. Breathe in, y'all. Phenomenal. Exhale. Windmill your hands to the ground. Step your right foot back. Shift forward. Lower slow. Elbows straight back. You could skip this if you want. Upward facing dog. Open your heart. Let it shine. Exhale. Hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your left leg high to the sky, y'all. Go ahead and flex the foot. Closed hip posture. Keep driving into your hands. I want you to breathe so deep. Right? Waves of energy moving so deep in your body, you can feel them into your left toes. Keep your left leg lifted. Inhale, shift it forward, breathe in. Great job. Exhale, go ahead and lower all the way down to the ground. Your right knee. And extend your right arm forward. I fool you again. Right knee down, brother. And then do what you got to do. Balance, stable. And then we work with the posture. We lift a little bit on your inhale. And then how much space can you put between your left heel and your right fingertips? Good, breathe. Keep your right arm where it is. Take an inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. 2 more. Inhale, extend it back, lift up. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. I know it's difficult. Is that your left or right elbow? 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, left knee, left elbow. Extend it back, lift everything up, breathe in. Right hand down, right toes curl. Inhale, left leg high. Bend to that knee, stack of that hip. Do what feels right, everybody. Circle the knee out. Flip your dog. Take a break. Just keep breathing. Phenomenal. Last 4. 3. 2, all right. Left hand down. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, shift forward, knee up in the chest, and then see if you can step it through, heel, ball, toe. Stack your back heel right above the ball of your foot. Lift your heart, jet airplane your arms. Jet airplane. Heel presses and head reaches. A long, strong diagonal line, your whole back body. And then you hear me say it a lot, shoulder blades, y'all, shoulder blades. Good, root down, inhale, rise, and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, jet airplane, rib cage thigh. Inhale, come up, fingertips high. jet airplane, ribcage thigh. Inhale, crescent pose. Hands reach. Exhale, warrior two. Heart to La Jolla. Left toes straight forward. Straight forward, brother. Straight forward, brother. Yo. Left toes straight forward. Bend deep into your front left knee. Close your eyes and feel this. Feel the waves of energy rolling in and rolling out. Feel sensation and communication all over your body. Inhale. Exhale, just percolating every cell with prana and life force. Inhale. Exhale, stay low, reverse your warrior. Now your right hand's gonna slide down the back of your right leg, but we're not putting any pressure on the knee. Very good. Speaking of that front knee, is it pointing straight forward over there? One more, lift up, breathe in. Exhale, windmill your hands to the ground. Step back, lower slow, just a gingerly little Saturday morning flow. Upward facing, tops of the feet down, knees lifting if you can. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Inhale, bend your knees a little bit, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop your feet between your hands. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. Heels and toes are all the way together, right? Exhale, fold, navel in. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips. Lift your chest and reach your hands to the sky. Open arm twist to your right on your exhale. Sink a little bit deeper. Let's just flow with it. Inhale, back to center, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhale, take it to your left. Spread your wings really, really wide. Inhale, back to center, chair pose, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Dive it on in. Inhale, give me that halfway lift. You've done it many times. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward, lower with strength, lower with control. Upward facing dog. You always want to be able to do this movement. Exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Now inhale, breathe and lift your right leg high to the sky. Exhale, right knee, right elbow, empty out, shoulders over wrist. Inhale, stretchy height. Good, and the exhale, sweep it through, a low lunge. Inhale, crescent pose, rise and stretch your hands to the sky. Exhale, warrior two, open wide, spread your wings, sink deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Breathe up and away, back leg is straight. Exhale, windmill down, step back, riding those waves of energy. Inhale, upward facing, heart comes through. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger, dogger, doggeroo. Inhale, left leg, send her on up. Left elbow, push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep it through, stack knee above ankle. Ride that breath on up to crescent, hands, reach. Exhale, heart to La Jolla, spread your wings, warrior two. Inhale, stay low, reverse your warrior. Exhale, take her down, step her back. Move through your flow, everybody, phenomenal job. Now, we're not gonna pick up the pace, but we will have less breaths in downward facing dog. Send those hips high. Inhale, press your hips back. Do it again. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop feet between hands. Give me that halfway lift, flat back at lengthen. A forward fold, dive in deep, empty. Inhale, chair pose, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach high. Open arm to your right, spread those wings, weights in your heels, sink deep. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, open twist to your left. Inhale, take her back to center, reach your hands high. Exhale, forward fold. Woo! Dive it on in. Halfway lift, everybody. It's called Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, lower slow. It's called Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Body is starting to heat up now. Exhale, hips to the sky. Dogger. Inhale your right leg. Send her on up. Right elbow. Empty out. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. I think you know where to go, right? Crescent pose is your inhale. You stretch high. Exhale, warrior two. Sink deep. Wings are wide. Inhale, reversing. Exhale, take her down, everybody. Step it back. You are doing so much for yourself right now. Take the left side on your own. Remember, it's knee to left elbow. Whoa. Whoa. Knee to left elbow, crescent, warrior two, reverse. You are doing a mega service for yourself right now. Up in your serotonin, your dopamine, oxytocin, like tons and tons of biochemical reactions are percolating right now. And if it hasn't already, eventually your cortisol, which is your stress hormone, well, that's going to drop off the table. You're going to find yourself having returned to a state of balance. Amazing job, y'all. Amazing. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go one more flow, yo. Press your hips back, look forward here. I forgot about the less breaths in down dog. End of your exhale, walk or hop your feet between your hands. Just one more though. Halfway lift, look up and lengthen, breathe in. Dive, fold and empty out. Inhale, chair, Utkatasana, sink low, reach high. Open arm to your right, spread them wider and sink a little deeper. Inhale, chair. Exhale, hard towards Mission Beach, spread those wings. Inhale, Utkatasana, your chair pose. Exhale, Uttanasana. Woo! Halfway lifty, flat backy. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, plant your palms. Hey, if you want to skip it and just step straight back to down dog, be my guest. Upwards if you're in there. Exhale, hips to the sky, dogger. Right leg, inhale. And I tell you what, take your right knee, exhale across to your left elbow. Straighten that leg out to the side, rest the knife edge on the ground, if you choose. And then rotate your left hand and heart open to the sky. But your hips are lifted, brother. This ain't no seated twist. Breathe, y'all. 5, 4, this looks amazing, everybody. Last 3. Plank with knee to nose in 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, take her back to plank. Pull your knee into your nose. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. Exhale, sweep it all the way through to your hands. Inhale, crescent. Come up and reach your hands high. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior here. Exhales, extended side angle pose. So I want you to reach out, and then move to your side angle. Forearm to thigh is good, right? That's going to keep a lot of us lifted and narrow. But see what your body's asking for. I can give you the basic template, alignment, but the ultimate expression of the asana, the posture, comes from somewhere deep inside of you. Breathe well. Take your left hand, reach towards the ocean, palm facing down, but left shoulder rolling back. So we're still heart and shoulder open towards Mission Beach. There you go. You're getting there. Roll that shoulder back. Open. Ah ha ha. Now take your right hand. Whoa. Right hand up parallel to your left. 5. Just an option, by the way. 4. Didn't even say it was a good one. 3. I certainly wouldn't be doing it. 2. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Straighten your front right leg. Triangle pose. Inhale, reach, reach, reach. And then keep the leg. Twist. Right hand down, left hand high. Woo! Moving that energy in and moving it out. Breaking up any blockage so the floodgates are basically open. Front leg is straight, back row. One more breath. Inhale. Accelerate. Inhale. Come all the way back up. And then I tell you what, shorten your stance, spin your back left heel in, square your hips up with the front of your mat. Now take your right hand to your sacrum. Inhale, reach your left hand high to the sky. So hips are square to the front of your mat. You're going to turn those back left toes in. Rotated triangle. On your exhale, reach, reach, reach. Now your left hand can come on the inside of the foot, on the shin, or to a water bottle, or a block, or to the outside of the foot. Feel this flat spine as you lengthen out, and then draw your navel in, twist your heart towards La Jolla, option to take your right hand high to the sky. Rotated triangle. Front leg is as straight as you can get it. Breathe well. I know this is uncomfortable, and that's why I'm up here. Breathe, y'all. 5. Let's take this into some balancing. What do you say? In 4. Rotated balancing half moon. In 3. How graceful, huh? You think we can make this transition? Look down. Bend your right knee. Take your left toe, slide them about a foot forward, and then lean into your front right leg. Take your back left leg up parallel to the ground. Rotated balancing half moon. Man, and you thought the last one was uncomfortable. Try not to make that face or do that thing with your lips. Oh, nice. Amazing, everybody. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. How about one more, huh? Take an inhale here. Exhale, forward fold. Set everything down. Ha! Ho, ho, ho. Separate your feet hips width apart. Grab your big toes with your middle and index fingers. You can bend those knees. Halfway lift, look up, chest pulls out. And then exhale, fold. Pull with your elbow, your arms rather. Your elbows bow out to the sides. There's sensation. There's communication. Let's listen to it and learn from it and make this practice healing. One more breath. Inhale. Phenomenal job, everybody. Exhale. Now you can release that. Keep your feet about hips width apart. Bend your knees to around 90 degrees. Okay, so your belly's on your thighs, your knees are on your chest, and your back is parallel to the ground. Now take your hands behind your head and elbows nice and wide like you were going to do a sit-up. Elbows lifting. And then stay this low, lift your heels. Make your calves as solid as possible. 5, hips sink a little bit. 4, heels lift a little bit, elbows lift. 3, Steve, what's this posture called? 2, I have no idea, y'all. One more, take an inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Ha ha ha, but it sure looked uncomfortable. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. High, push-up position, y'all. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand, roll open to your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. You could drop a knee, a forearm. Probably about a dozen other ways to modify this. Feel free. Lift your hips, though. Crescent shape, left side body. Phenomenal, y'all. If you're feeling strong and you want your right leg up off your left, now's the time. And then right hand towards the ocean. Utah, give me 2. Inhale. Exhale, reach, reach, reach. Phenomenal, y'all. Exhale, take her back to plank. And then just switch it to the other side. Switch it to the other side. As promised, everybody. We keep it simple, yet not easy. Simple in terms of not being complicated, overly technical. You're not really having to think about things. We do that all day long without having to overthink through our yoga practice. This is the antidote for that. Maybe left leg up, left hand ocean, last 2. Inhale. Exhale. One more, reach long, breathe in. Exhale, release, move through your flow or not. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Woo! Ho, ho, ho. You're doing fantastic, everybody. You're still moving those waves of energy in, moving them out. Just clearing out, shaking everything up inwards. Let's just keep this practice moving right along. Think back to your intention for your practice. And keep moving through the practice in a way that moves you towards that intention. As we finish everything out, or the warm-up anyway. Inhale, left leg, high to the sky. Exhale, left knee across, right elbow. Okay, straighten it out to the side. Rest the knife edge on the ground. And you've got fallen triangle. Now, the more you slide your foot forward, I think the more stability that gives you and the more opportunity it gives you to twist your heart open to the heavens. Awesome, everybody. Here for 3. Plank with knee to nose in 2. Take an inhale. Exhale, plank. Pull your knee in towards your nose. Inhale, left leg. Send her up high to the sky. Exhale, sweep her all the way through to your hands. Inhale is crescent. Rise up, reach up and fill up. Exhale, warrior 2. Spread your wings, sink deep. Inhale, reverse warrior. Take it up and lean it back. Now on your exhales, your extended side angle pose. So come forward, reach forward, lengthen. Keep all the length you cultivated into your side angle. Now, whatever expression you feel here today, everybody, we just want to be narrow and we want to stay lifted. So if you're jamming that left hand to the ground and all of a sudden your hips are sticking back and your right shoulder's collapsing down, come up a little bit, be narrow. Right hand towards the ocean. Get a little bit more cooking on your right side body. Left hand up parallel. Oh, inhale. Exhale, one more breath. This is it. Inhale. Exhale it out. Inhale, come up, warrior 2. Front left leg straightens. Oh, triangle pose. Straighten the front left leg. Reach, reach, reach. Keep your length and twist. Left hand down, right hand high. Just like your side angle, keep it narrow. We want clean lines of energy. So you can even squeeze your shoulder blades a little bit, broaden across your heart, and try to twist so like your right shoulder is coming back, your right pectoral muscle's opening. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale, right. Inhale, come up, warrior, into that triangle. And then shorten your stance. Spin your hips so you face the ocean. Shorten your stance a little bit. Left hand to the base of your spine. Inhale your right hand high to the sky. Exhale, reach, reach, reach it out. And then right hand can come to the inside, on top of or to the outside of the foot. Find that flat spine. Left hand can come high to the sky. Luma, can you come take that delivery for me? If they can get it in the garage, great. Great. Cold plunges here, Tom. Okay, left hip pulls back, and that's going to intensify this a little bit more. Very good. 5, 4. Rotated balancing half moon in 3. Remember that graceful transition to balancing. 2. Bend your front left knee. Right fingertips come about a foot forward, and then lean into it. Take your right leg up parallel to the ground. Hey, if you fall, you fall. But the breath doesn't change at all. If you fall, I always recommend you try to take someone down with you, maybe 2 or 3 people. Inhale. Exhale. Last breath here, everybody. Take an inhale. Phenomenal job. Exhale, release to forward fold. Heels and toes all the way together. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen out. And then exhale, fold, squat down deep. Lift your heels, slightly tuck your chin to your chest, and bring your forehead towards your knees. So whether or not your forehead can get there doesn't matter. We're creating that compression in our throat, which is massaging our thyroid and our parathyroid gland. One more breath. Take an inhale. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs and dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift, look up and lengthen. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank. Shift forward and lower with control. All the way down. And then take your hands, reach them forward. So you're all the way on your chest. Reach them forward. See if you can interlace your fingers. Release your index finger so that your biceps are by your ears. You're looking down. And then, you know, if this isn't working, take your hands along your side body like jet airplane wings. But exhale everything out. Inhale. Lift everything up. Awesome, everybody. Looking down, smoothing out the wrinkles in the back of your neck. But legs are lifting, arms are lifting, the whole back line of your body. These are important muscles. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale, lift up, breathe in. Release, run your hands along your side body. Drop your left ear to your mat. Whew. Awesome, everybody. Let's do one more of those spinal strengtheners. These are important. They're working important muscles in our body. Chin forward. Bend your knees. Grab right foot or ankle with your right hand. Left with left. Exhale everything out. Inhale. Kick your legs up and back and lift everything up. Awesome, everybody. Kick your legs up and back. Bring your knees and thighs in towards each other. They don't have to touch, but we're just pulling towards the midline of our body. And keep moving those waves of energy in and moving them out. 5, 4. Y'all. Last 3, 2. Lift and kick up one more time. Exhale, release. Drop your right ear to the mat. Gaze left. And if you want, you can bend your knees, windshield wiper your legs. That usually feels pretty good. Whew, how about this, y'all? How about we meet back in downward facing dog? Downward facing dog. will be our last downward facing dog of our day. I got it? Hmm?
Big freezer, is it for
Yeah.
cold plunge?
Yeah. Feel it. Breathe in. Breathe out. Take an inhale here. Exhale, just step your right foot between your hands. You could drop your back left knee to the ground, and you've got half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or even past your left wrist. Now, if this is too much on your ankle or knee, lay on your back, but keep your hips level. Walk your hands back, open your heart, breathe in, and then walk your hands forward, open your hips, breathe out. Right? You probably feel this in your glute, your hip, your hamstring, maybe even your left hip flexor. Okay, breathe into these spaces. Breathe these waves of energy into that resistance. These waves are strong. They can break down barriers. They can open and create space. And breathe the resistance out on your exhale. Awesome, everybody. Let's walk our hands back out of this one. Lean onto your right hip. Turn to face the back of your mat. Bring the sole of your right foot to your inner left thigh. Sit bones flat. We call it Shavasana. Root into your sit bones. Take the whole inhale to reach high. Turn and square up with your left leg and take the whole exhale to fold down deep. Drop your head down. You can dial your right shoulder down. You can breathe really deep, everybody. And hey, thank yourself for being here. There's 1,000 other places you could be. But this is really, really beneficial on so many levels. Get Gypsy. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back out of this one. Take Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, knees open nice and wide. Now, rather than rounding your spine and trying to force your forehead to your knee, root into your sit bones, straighten your spine, lead with your heart. Exhale, hinge at your waist, and fold down that way. You know, a lot of these areas are just areas we don't get into unless we do it intentionally, unless we show up to our mat. But because you've taken some of these postures, these shapes in your body, you'll be able to take them for many tomorrows to come. You know, if you don't use it, you lose it. You've heard that before. And that's the truth. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's come back up. Just take your right leg and swing it around behind you. So you're going to face the street and take half pigeon on your left leg. Heel toe it across. Walk your hands back, open heart. You know, you'll probably need to shimmy around to get there. And then walk it out. Hips are level rather than leaning onto that left hip. So if that's really hard for you, pull your heel in closer to your body. Tight hips, heel in close to your body. And then that right leg straight back behind you. One more breath here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Let's walk our hands back out of this one. We'll have to lean onto our left hip, turn back to face the ocean. Sole of your left foot comes to your inner right thigh. Root down, reach high, breathe it in. Turn and square and fold it on down. Same breathing. Same frequency of the waves of energy rolling in and rolling out. Deep and full, going deeper into your hamstrings, your hip. Into the experience here. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Awesome. Let's come back up. Straighten both legs out. Roll easily onto your back. Happy baby pose, everybody. Happy baby. Teddy. Teddy. Hey, Teddy, come here. Teddy, come here. And then spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. You don't go down there. 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 It matters that you take the time to show up. Again, physical exercise, mental exercise. Hit both sides evenly here, by the way. Nobody's going to do it for you. And it's never easy, but it's always worth it in the end. But as you know, nothing of great value is ever easy. You got to show up, you got to do the work, and you got to do it time and time again. When you're all evened up, come back to center, pull both knees in. You can rock a little bit back and forth, side to side. And then release. Let your legs fall comfortably out in front. Toes are going to fall open, palms face up along your side body. Lay back, everybody. Take a nice big inhale here through your nose. Fill up. And through your mouth, exhale, empty out. Again, inhale. Exhale, clear it out. One more, inhale. Hold full. Release. Amazing. Now release control of your breath. We've been moving the waves of energy in and out for an hour now. Now you can only almost visualize being 15, 20 feet below the surface. And although you can see up to the surface, the waves are rolling, there might be turmoil going on up there on the surface. We're deeper than that. And what's going on there doesn't disturb this deep inner stillness. This place of balance that we've returned to. I'll guide us out in just a few. Allow yourself to bask in this stillness. Shavasana. Murphy. Come here. You folks at home, hope you had a beautiful morning. Hope you had a great practice. And I hope you get value out of this. Please hit that like button for me. Leave me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Give me some feedback if you would like that. I would love to hear it. And I appreciate you. The Venmo is at Namaste Yoga. We'll see you tomorrow. This is a healthy state. to be calm, still. This is parasympathetic nervous system. Rest and digest. This was huge, what you did for yourself. Nothing short of a treat and a treatment. If you're ready to move on with your day, you could just breathe lightly. Could take any light movements, easy movements that feel good. You could roll on your side like you're sleeping on your side if you'd like. And option to make your way to seated. Your brain's a supercomputer, which has gotten a tune-up here today. A reboot, if you will. Thank yourself for doing that for yourself, please. Nobody can hear you do this, but positive internal dialogue, uplifting internal dialogue is key. I thank you for allowing me to guide you through this today, everybody. I feel very blessed to be able to share this practice. Thank you for your donations, your generosity. Thank you for honoring that donation-based system that we use here. Started these classes 14 years ago because everybody can benefit from it, but this costs you 30 bucks a pop in a studio, which is a little out there. So again, thank you for honoring the donation-based system. The divine within me honors and bows to the divine within each and every one of you. When you're in this space of peace, of balance, and I am in this space, we are connected, we are one. Namaste.